Happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome back to C Block. We're going to try and see if we can figure out the pipes that had us stumped at the end of the last stream. So if I'm getting it right, the input is coming from the bottom and the water is coming from the side. And then the output to the next stage, which in this case is actually a clarifier, is coming out from that side. So I'm no longer going to need a follow-up output from this. That one can stay just to help with the copy and paste. Let's see if we can get to the next one in place. Probably going to want to leave one square. This wants to be the fourth recipe. We'll do water the same way. Then take the previous input down the side. Now we need to work out how to get the output from this one across. So I'm going to move this down one. Because you need to go here. Like that. I think. So you need to do one gap, and one gap. That. Water is simple. So this looks wrong. I could move this up one, but it's probably okay if I don't. This now looks right. So if I then took this, it should exactly tile here. Find out. Level 4 mud, 5 mud, 4 mud, 3 mud. Two mud and 1 mud. A bit more landfill needed. So let's see how this gets on. So this is 4. This is 3. This will be 2. And then one more would be 1. As soon as everything I want turns up. And this down here, the only gotcha with this one here is it's also going to output some hydrogen sulfide. that I may want to route to a train that comes around the back. So we'll find that out very soon. Seems a strange thing to throw away the gas that I'm going to need at some point. So this is 2, 1. I think I'm 1 too many. I want rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you need to change slightly, because I'm actually going to need to take the output out a different way. Let's figure this out, and then we can duplicate this one down, and then we should be able to stamp it the rest of the way. Start by making sure we put some power poles in. Good. We have missed a connector here. Make sure that this goes through. 2, 4. Okay, so now down to the bottom 4, where we try and think about what we want to do with the hydrogen sulfide. That way isn't going to work. So I think we want to take the hydrogen sulfide out this way. That's fine. Which then means I need an alternative way to get out the heavy mud water. And I can't put a pipe here. So then for the bottom one, I need to leave 1 extra square. And then this is the mud water pump itself. I think what I'm going to do is put the hydrogen sulfide out 1 further on under the belt itself. Like this. From both sides. And you can go out there. Then you like that. That. Not like that, because that's the input part. Like that. like that. That. Can't get any closer than that because otherwise I will squash it. So no, you need to come down one more. Nope, that's also wrong. Because I want you like that. Yep, and you're wrong too because you need to come down one. Not one further. That. That's the output. And like that. Is that right? I think that is now finally correct. Assuming my personal construction robots do their job. Let's find out. Now you need one of these on the bottom. One of these here. Then I need to get a mud pump. It's going to output hydrogen sulfide gas, right? Yeah, so I want to get some rails along the bottom. Let's do the water pumps first. So how many mud pumps do I need for this particular build? If I look at heavy mud water in, from a seafloor pump, apparently I need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm probably going to need a few more than I can put in. Really? 2400 a second. I need 68. What does a seafloor pump produce? 300 a second. Okay, so I need 8. So let's put... Okay, how do I want to put the seafloor pump in, I wonder? So I want to get seafloor... What if we just did a nice long line along here of water? How many water pumps do I need? 600. Offshore pump. Need 3 offshore pumps and 8 mud pumps. So let's make sure we do the water pumps like this as well. Okay, where's my blasting charges? Let's make that a bit smaller. So we'll put it here. Oops, that's okay. Might be enough. Let's fill that in this side. See if I can still fit the... See if the pump in, I can. Do it there. So it was 8 versus 3, right? So let's do... Does that work? It does. 2. Then... something like this. Seems okay, and then we can fill in the gap afterwards. So, water. Do that there, like that. Then for water, if you went like that, I can only put you one further back, that's okay. Like that. And like that. So you are now producing. Like that. You can do this. Stick you in a tank. Do I have a Jack's tank on me? I do. Yeah, we'll put the train station in a little bit. Now let's on each of these put mud output, mud output. See if this is going to work. So the saline water is now not getting clarified. That's what I expected. Don't want to do anything with the saline water other than flush it. So that's exactly what we're going to do with it. Why can I not connect? Okay, we'll just delete this, because it's probably wrong. seem to not be able to... It's up as 200 every 5 seconds. So my pipe throughput shouldn't be a problem. This is short of light mud water. Okay, you need there. And there. That's where you are wrong. Okay, you have too much mud. Because nothing here is doing anything. Fine, so this seems more sensible. Now let's work out what happens with this side. Can I... Well, first question, do I want to take this and flip it? Because of how the pipes are done. So what would happen if I did? So let's take it from here. See if we can do a... Yeah, I thought you couldn't flip the washing machines. It's always been annoying that that is the case. So I think we do it this way. And I think we put this guy here and then we start lining things up. So that he goes there. That one's empty. You go under there. Come down. And then you go like that. That. There may be more efficient ways to build this, but it sort of seems okay. That's number 3. Like that. Kind of copy that. Sort of here. Force it in to get the underground in the right place. Two. 5, 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3. That's what I thought. Then you need to be 2. No. 2, 2, 2, 2. You. Like that. Same again. Here. One further in. Put your gas there. So if you go a bit higher, around here, 4. Check if we can do it that way. That puts water on the wrong side. Okay. That's very annoying. So now I can't get anything out there. Easy to get the water through, that's fine. You can actually do that very, very simply. And this actually works okay. We're getting the hydrogen sulfide out, it's just... what do I do about this? Everything is essentially backwards. Because these guys don't mirror properly. What if I did it that way? Do that. If I was to... I could put that the other side as well quite happily. Okay, let's try that. Let's just copy this somewhere just so we don't lose it. Let's just try and engineer this bit a bit better. Come on, bots. No, but it still's not going to work, is it? Because I'm not going to be able to... I can't mirror it in any way. But I don't think you can. It just rotates. So it's just the same problem again. Just different. So I may as well go back to this one that sort of kind of worked. I think had things there to join up. So if I just pasted that a second time, but I couldn't because then it's going to get in the way. So if I put this here, like that, the mud water becomes easy. This is actually fine. Because you can go there. You can go there. If I wanted to make the whole thing wider, it wouldn't be a problem, but I don't particularly want to. What if I did it the other way? Put the hydrogen sulfide down here. Store that up. Then this went down the middle. And then water here. That works. I think. Do it like that. Extend the blasting charge along like that. When I can find it. So if each one got two, and each one has basically 3 pumps. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So if I take this away, This is actually a functional unit now, apart from the hydrogen sulfide. And a tank, obviously. What are you missing? Fluid ingredient shortage, mud water. You are. Like that. You are also missing mud water. You are missing mud water. Good. Okay, now I need more inserters. That's better. So this is the input coming through. You have too much concentrated mud water. This is concentrated mud water in, right? Yep. So you can also go like that. Same sort of setup here. You are like mud water. I switch from 4 to 5. Same again. That's wrong, because you have the wrong recipe. Need one of those. You have too much saline water because you can't clarify fast enough. I think I can actually fit an extra clarifier in here with my spacing. Stick some speed modules in you. That actually seems vaguely sensible. There is some mud there. Okay, let us try to blueprint this and see if we can fit it here. See what happens. Let's see if it all joins up with the right pipes. It might or it might not. 50-50. Clear this out quickly. Lasting charges along there. Put this down again just to make sure that we get everything in place. Get the pumps. While the bots are building that, we're going to work on this. Still working a bit on the station design, but the basic idea is it ends up there. And this is clearly wrong. It's not the mud that I want going there, but never mind. So I want you to do in, output longer, then take in long, output short. And then we're for a power pole. Perfect. I have an odd number of them, really? Fine, just to make things fun. That seems right. Put that there. That somewhere there. And if we copy and paste. That should be the whole thing. We need one thing here. This one's at least partially working. While that's running, just finish off the rails. Just so we know how much space we have for the next build and where we want to start, more than anything else. Let's drag this rather crude pipe solution along. Like that. I eventually want to make sure that we have a pump here. Take that away. Put it in the middle, which would be here. Stick the Jack's tank in. Good. Come up here and we'll put the connection in like we did over here. They're green for the most part. We have mud coming out. So it sounds like the commentary is we shouldn't complain, other than the fact that this is wrong. Because I actually want this there. There, or I should do it to the two middle ones. Then we'll get a bit more space to load into. And we are almost certainly going to have extra mud. So we're going to do something about that. Don't want to do anything about extra compost. Do it one pass. That's okay, so it lines up. Filter mud. We can turn this into landfill. Now we can do 2, 2. Then if we got 1, 2, 2, make you produce sand from mud. Then requester chests, provider chests even. Does that fit? Doesn't quite. So we'll just do it on one side, that's okay. Oh. Okay, that should make sure that all the landfill gets used up. Oh, sorry, all the mud gets used up. There's excess. It should let's check how that runs. If we're not producing soil, we can produce landfill. Can I fit 2 more of these in? I can. So we will. So we're going to need lots of landfill. Need to get a T-junction here. Do I have a 2-way T-junction yet? I haven't built one of those. Okay, never mind. Rail network's still new. That seems right. We go on the right hand side, so I'll drive down here, I can go here. On the right hand side, stay on the right hand side. If I'm on the right hand side, I can go this way. Or I can go that way. That seems okay. This should mean that this now flies. Too much mud. Fine. So the ones this side are short because they don't have their saline water output hooked up. Yes. Fine. So you need your saline water hooked up here. Here. There. Then I need to get one clarifier here because that seems to be all we can fit because this isn't 100% symmetrical. Stick some speed modules in you. So I think we can get one more clarifier here. And easily one more clarifier here. Stick some speed modules in you. I think that should start getting rid of the backlog. Let's find out. You do not have any output for your saline water yet. So you are actually not working. Dump a bunch of mud that's loitering in my inventory. How much saline water do I produce? 2,400. So if I wanted to void that, how many clarifiers do I need? How much could it void a second? Doesn't tell me. I think the answer is I do not have enough clarifiers. Speed 2, it doesn't tell me how much I can do a second. But the answer definitely seems a resounding, I do not have enough. So, let's try, how many can I fit here? 2 here. Move you there, that's fine. going to have to move you slightly differently so that you fit in with the underground. So that's perfect. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I wanted this. That. Clarifier that. Ah, so I've got one less space on that side. That's deeply annoying. Because of how it's worked out with where the splitter has gone. Is there a void? Is there a way I can look up the void recipe, I wonder? I should actually be able to, shouldn't I? Yeah, here we go, clarifier. Saline water. 400 every 5 seconds. This produces 200 every 5 seconds. So if I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I've got 6 clarifiers, I should be okay. I should be actually more than okay. So there's a thin mud water here. You are thin mud water. You are thin mud water. You're missing a connection. Same here. Same here. Same here. Same here. Ah, okay, so you should be 2. One, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. This is looking better. Now actually short of ingredients. That's what we would like to see. This should go here. You should go there. I need that mod that some people use that shows the pipelines on it. That would be very helpful at this point. You have too much mud. Having too much mud is a good thing. You are still overstocked on saline water. Why is it so hard to get rid of the saline water? That there's actually a mistaken pipe. So let's just take that away. or it accidentally causes a problem, because I'm probably going to copy and paste this design a few times. Same here, because these fluids aren't ever going to be the same on the intersections between the washing plants. Okay, so I can squeeze one more in here. And the same over here. Maybe. No. The train station's in the way. Stick the speed modules in. Can squeeze one more here. Okay, just unpower the entire base, entire build, no worries. They can't get rid of that because that can't get rid of the salt water fast enough. Doesn't fit between the stations. Would fit here. That works. It just seems to need so many. They're all doing stuff. Is it just I've overfilled? No, I can't even overfill the pipe because it's all isolated and I've got duplicate pipes. It's not that. Okay. Just makes my whole build look really messy and silly. Okay, let's see if I can work out exactly how many I need. It says 400 every 5 seconds. Which is what I calculated. $2,400, right? Yep. Okay, so just add a new production. Void. Here we go. With saline water. No clarifier. Got 2,400 of it. It's saline water. because it doesn't have any output. I think it just confuses. It gets very confused. Feels like I almost have enough. So I have 6 of these and I have 8 clarifiers. So if I moved the whole thing down a tiny little bit, I could easily fix this. So let's not worry too much right now. Let's see if we can get a compost build going. So what did I build my soil to? So I do 2 blue belts. Okay. Something doesn't seem right there. 48. I have 88. Why is it 427? Okay, I've definitely managed to break it. 107. Yes, that's... It was a blue belt of soil I produced. So what does it take to produce a blue belt of compost, I wonder? We wanted brown algae compost, because I can make that from saline water. Brown algae too. If I wanted, say, a blue belt, 51. A salination plant, it's 3. It's 5. So it's 5 salination plants, 10, and then 23. So it is something like, we're going to go with the same. So right-hand drive into the station. Something like that. I think we can grab the same basic station layout again. Yep. Now the only problem is this doesn't divide by 2 very well, so I can't do a half and half, so I'm going to have to do like a 3 and a 1. So we're going to go with... Actually, I want 2... If I do 2 blue belts, it's 102... 10 lines. Let's do 5 lines of this. So it's basically a 2-to-1 setup. So if we pin this, basically going to be saline water, compost, saline water. And I think we'll just do this 5. I feel like building 2 blue belts of this way is probably silly. How many farms do I have in my store? Unless we have a ton of farms that we can use to rebuild ourselves from. We've got 100. It's not going to take very much to do that. Especially now this is producing plenty of landfill for us. This is super helpful right now. Let's do that then. Something like this. Take long. That. Where do I want the power to go? One in, one in. And I need these in lines of 10. Now I need to work out where the station is going to go. If I do this in lines of 10, I'm still going to have a 3 and a 2. No way around that. So let's just build 1 blue belt of it, which is this. That will be fine. Okay, no, let's do 2. Station, then 2 more. That will split the difference. Seems fine. Where do I want this to go? This will be the output. Like this. Up as 45 a second from 23 composters. So it should be possible for it to merge, but it doesn't actually need to merge, does it? See if it fits there. Take away all this other stuff. Down here. That doesn't give me any room for a chest. So let's put it 1 further across. That. Once we're happy that a lot of this stuff works, we will work out the right way to put in some buffers and some signals. That seems perfect. You in place. Want you. That seems okay. Let's get a nice big power pole. On the station, I guess. Then we're on the intersection. So on the intersection, where do I want the roboport to go? Let's do it like that. Power pole there. Sort of a power pole there, so I get a good join. Then you could kind of go there. And then you would have to go there. You could then go there. Now I need to do, how many of you? 50. So you need to be in chunks of 10. So you need to be 5 and 5. Something like that. Is that right? 10. Where's the salination plant? Something like that. You need that much water a second coming from an offshore pump. Okay, let's just take a guess that it doesn't actually need to be that much water. Blasting charge, where are you? Let's go like that. You here. So that you do that. Ah, okay. So the power pole here isn't long enough. So if I did... Actually, it's going to be cleaner if I put you in the middle. 2. Then I put you here, here, and here. Then blueprint, tiles, create blueprint. Actually, don't bother. Should be able to like that. No, I do need one more gap. I thought I did need a 3. Strange. Do the same down here. Can do one less. Fine. So it looks similar. No. It's better. And then the same over here. Good. Now we just need to get saline water in. Actually, I don't want the one down the middle this time. We usually do that. I'm being silly. I can do this whole thing with bots. Because it's actually identical. There's actually nothing to it other than pipes. It's this way. Yep, that's right. Like that. They should now fire up. And let's have a look. Something like this. Okay, that seems to have got enough saline water now. These guys seem to have not worked. Saline water hooked up. Take from there. Put there. Take from there, put to there. Take from there, put to there. Probably going to need to get some stacking inserters wired up. But that seems quite nice to me. Let's take this whole thing. I can't flip it with a salination plant in. Of course I can't, game. And then let's take it with the train track. Trying to get the power poles in. Movement with train stop can't be flipped. Funny. Okay, so I want one gap. Use the chest as the markers. That's better. If I take the bottom of you guys, blueprint you with the tiles. Because that's the only way I can keep the explosions in. Do that. You are compost consumer, compost producer even. Perfect. I am just going to turn off my personal logistics for a few seconds. Drop my inventory in a couple of chests. And just check that I can make sure that soil is being produced. So this is the compost. Producer train stop. Okay, I might have a problem unloading that. Seems right, it's easy to fix. At some point or the other, so let's go for something like that. We'll come back and fix it in a few minutes. Grab a few inserters. Turn back on my logistics. This should mean that soil now produces. Let's find out. Okay. Inserters are all wrong. So I need you to output far. Need you to take near. I need you to take near and output far. Four. I need you to... No, I need you to take far. Take far. I need you to output near. Output near. Then I need to take this whole thing. Put it here. Good. I now have too much soil. Good. Good. That will help make sure we can produce the farms. Why do we not have salination plants, I wonder? Thought I produced them. Okay, are we just out of robot range, maybe? We are. Okie dokie, that's okay. Sure that you exist either side of a station. As close as you can possibly get. Let's go with a big power pole in the center of a station. Something like that. That covers us. Doesn't cover us the other side, but that's okay. We can fix that very shortly. Like that. Just grab our T-junction. Just make sure I've requested some salination plants, because then I can put these down and we can check it all works. Ah, I've got 7. Fine. So why would the construction bots not just put the things down? I have no idea. It's a funny little bit of piping there. Enough to be fixed. Good. So what did I put on the station over here? Yeah, I did a power pole in the center. Interesting. Seem to be on a slightly different power grid now. Okay, what's happening over here? Where have I managed to disconnect my power grids? So 8, 608, 608. But here would be the answer. Ah, these aren't connected. So 8 and 97. That's definitely a mistake. And then they aren't connected down here either. Okay, let's try that. Mud and compost are being produced. Good. That's what we want to see. So let's get some rails along the back. Like here is probably fine. One of these for sizing. Delete that. Something like that. Okay, good. So this is compost, stone, compost and soil. Now the reason we built all of this was to try and build some Tianton. How long have we been going now? An hour and a half. Okay, what does the Tianton build look like? Let's have a quick look. There's 120 farms, 80 processors, 5 seed extractors. Okay, I'm going to run to the bathroom, grab some water, and then we'll see if we can figure this one out. I'll be right back. Cool. Okay, so let's start on the Tianton build. First of all, where we're going to put it. Putting it here seems pretty bad. Just because there's not a huge amount of space with where the bricks are, but maybe there is. Let's do a quick sort of check of how big it's going to end up being. It should give us enough charcoal to last essentially forever. So it's... $120 farms, each of which just needs water, but they also need soil. So it's farm, two belts, farm, pipe, move you down sort of here somewhere. And if I did that in like 6 lots of... So if I did that as 10 by 10. So 1, 2... That's 20. Yeah. Then I'd need... sort of 12 bioprocessors each side, basically. 12, 6 12s are 72, so it's not quite. 14, 7 by 7, 7 probably. So it's got to go one back each side. So I actually have some inserters. We do it like that, that works. So they need 54 of those. It's 432, which is 40. So there's a lot of red belts of this stuff. So if I did 10 lines, it's really, each one of these produces one lot of wooden chips. What did I have as the eventual output of this? 4 blue belts. We're going to have 6 lots of this total. Actually make more sense to have 4 lots of this total. Let's do it that way. So it's a blue belt per. It's 10. Need 5 more to make it 15. Something like that. Let's just adjust the ratio to be 1 blue belt's worth. So the problem is I'm not going to be able to fit the cellulose fiber correctly. Sorry, the wood, yeah, the cellulose fiber is going to be too much for belts. So if I up this to say that, it goes 10 to 20. That makes this nice and simple. So we'll do like that. Like that, like that. Just don't have a way to cellulose fiber. I can put it on a separate belt. Let's do that. Let's flip this back to the blue assembler so it builds correctly. But no, in our heads we need to upgrade it. Like that. And then gets the pellets out. I need 5 of these. Actually make you even more compact. Let's do that. Not that the space is necessarily hugely at a premium, but I do want to try and fit it into the area that we've got here. So let's see if we can do that. Nope, I can't because of the way the stations are going to have to go. I don't think this will give me enough space to get in what the Tianton needs. In the space that we have. So I think vertically, this way we are fine. So what if I flipped the whole thing 90 degrees? And built it north to south. How much extra space does that give us? Built it, say, here. In fairness, not a lot more. Given that I now need 3 of these. So 3 of those isn't too bad. What would happen if I did something like this? I realize these are under produced. 4, 5, 6. And then I need 16 of these per 30 of those, right? Crafting speed 2, crafting speed 2, crafting speed 2. Everything's crafting speed 2. There's no way to make it faster. But is there any way to make it sensible? So what is... say 1. Can easily fit 4. Those 24, which is too many. So... that is 18, which is just over the amount that we actually need, which is actually fine. You could then come this way. You could then join up like that. So Tianton to grow, need soil, Tianton seed, and water. So water is pretty easy. Blow a hole in the ground. Soil, I need enough space to offload some trains. So how many of these are we going to build? 4. do that. And I need a seed generator. I need 2 seed generators. Ah, but I have to take some Tianton back. So this is all off by 1. Then we've got to move it 1 further north again. So the good news is I think this might actually fit here. That would be quite nice. With a bunch of soil, compost, Tianton, charcoal all around here. And we can probably manage to fit limestone in here tomorrow. And I need to get some brick production somewhere or the other. Maybe that will fit in the area that's left. I need to move you up 1. That. Need to get a few more bots in my inventory as well to speed some of this processing up. Now, do I need each of you to move 1 across? I do, just to make it sort of possible to actually do the inputs and the outputs. I should imagine that the Tianton comes down the middle one. Output priority here. Nope, not like that. You can fit down there. Still need to move down a few squares. Still seem to have some space. There's the whole thing down 1 farm. Basically. We'll see how that looks. I'm going to try and grab a few more bots in my inventory while it's taking care of that. This is getting a little bit depressing. Oh good, I have plenty of construction robots here. Dump some of them in here, but not all of them. Better. That gives me 100 for myself. I've still got more construction robots in my trash slots. Put plenty here. That should speed it up a bit. That should mean I can then put 2 Tianton seeds here. As this can then come across here. Then I need to build basically 4 of these in a line to fit that station. So let's see if we can make this work. So this is water. I think I can do it like this. 3, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. Good thing is I can actually double the size of this quite easily. So that's helpful. If I decide I'm missing some. This station's clearly in the wrong place. Let's take that out of the way. Damn it. So close. That being absolutely spot on. Do I just have to move the whole thing? It's easy to move it down a square. Just do that. It's not going to make a difference to the charcoal build. Which wasn't particularly well located anyway. Do I need it all this way? Okay. I think this intersection is overkill. Okay, that's fine. So this has got 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 lines. So I want to get the... So I need to be on basically this level for the station. And I then want... Yeah, I'm still going to have to move it down some. Fill in a bit more landfill. Personal logistics back on, please. Don't have enough landfill. So where's the midpoint? 1, 2. This is the midpoint. Let's get the station in place. Something like there. Probably going to want 4 separate chests. 1 per lane. Yeah, you're going to move down a bit more. Let's grab you. Probably not quite 1 whole farm this time, but not far short. move it down one whole farm and see what that looks like. That may still give me enough space, we'll see. I've now got too much space, definitely. Because the old Tianton's going to come through here. We can then do like this here. Not sure I can... Can I unload it fast enough? I could unload the train from both sides. If I did that... No, it wouldn't work. Okay, we have to sort out a train unloader. So I can definitely get at least one here. I could put the train to unload in the middle like I've done elsewhere for the soil. That would save a whole bunch of space. So what if we... I like that idea. Scratch this. Go delete you. Move everything here back to about here. A bit further. Oh, we're never going to be able to get these rails connected. If we grabbed basically this station, obviously without the thingy-jigs, did something like that. I think it might still not be in the right place. Yeah, still not right. Put the station in afterwards. So I'm going to want 2 belts to come out the side, on this side. And I want one to come here. Yeah, chest. Then inserters. Good. Let's go put that like that. Like that. Get rid of all this crap as well. Good. Okay, I would have liked that, except I put it in the wrong place. Clever. So that now brings soil down here. And soil over here. Hello, Lancaster. How are you? How is it going at your new, like the class you were telling me about last time, your study group? I think you should have started by now. Should I do it like that? Next semester starts January 8th. Okay, so not too long to go then. That's good. Sorry, the global warming simulator is wrecking my thought process. I don't think I want it there. I need to work out how to merge a couple of things together. So we have soil coming in over here, and we have seeds coming in over here. And that's what I need to join together down one of these in the middle. One of your classes are advanced networking and IEEE standards, so I'm preemptively depressed. What does advanced networking cover? Like, I presume Shannon is basic networking theory, or does Shannon fall into advanced networking theory for you? Wait. That. Shannon was basic networking. Okay, fine. That was always my least favorite part of computer science. I barely passed the basic networking class, so yes, I can imagine advanced networking could be a challenge. Okay, now, how do I put the... Learning how to configure hardware to do a wide array of purposes, how to make NICs run in promiscuous mode, Bluetooth management. Ah, okay. Interestingly, we did Bluetooth on a different class. We never did Bluetooth on a networking class, which was strange. We did it on a hardware class. The thing to do with NIC configuration sounds hard work. Let's do that. Then you can go there. You can go there. You can go there. Taught myself a fair bit about networking on the side in between classes, so I'm really ready for the start of the class, but not anything past it. That's a good place to be. If you can at least go into day one of your class and know what you're intending to do, that's a pretty good place to be. You can't necessarily expect to know the answers to non-day one material of your class. Okay, cool. Speak to you in a few minutes. I'll keep warming up the planet. See if we'll get it hotter than your food. Okay, that does that one. Now I want you to output near side, you to output far side, you to output near side, you to output far side. Good. Except this is wrong. Back one. Priority output there. It's good. Now, do I actually have any Tianton somewhere? I need to go find some. I should do. Otherwise, I have a different problem. Where did I put all the gardening supplies? Maybe I can just make the bots find me some. Okay, so let's see what we can get. If I go down here and try Tianton seed or Tianton. Because I have none. I thought I had some. Okay, bunch of stuff that it wants to do things with. That's okay. Now where are the gardening supplies? Bean Fram, Zombie Eucalyptus, Endomelian, Wheaton Swamp Gardens, Temperate Trees, Green Algae. Tree seeds. Tianton, here we go, good. That's what we need to kickstart this process. It's not a lot. Good. There we go, it's Tianton. Everything back one. You did, yes. That was when I asked about how your new study group was going. I couldn't remember the name of it until you brought it up just then. Oh, strange. I don't see any dropped frames. Okay, let me reset my dropped frame counter just to check. Buffer or anything. My computer's been being a bit funny lately. I've noticed that when I was working. I haven't seen it while I've been playing, but maybe that's been affecting the network connection. I'll give that a quick check into tomorrow. It's possible that it is. Can I put a water pump there? I can't. But I might want to go one further back. Well, actually, let's not. Let's do it like that. Blueprint that. tiles. Didn't mean to do that. Tiles, create blueprint. That looks okay. That puts water down here. Now, in, out. You're going to output far. So back to your phi beta kappa. You had told me about that one. Hopefully I'm not buffering too much. Is that what starts on January 8th? Okay, where did that go? Must have gone somewhere. Ah, here we go. Right. Put the Tianton in here. Grab some soil from over here. We should have some. I'm gonna dunk. Half and half, half and half. Good. That should put you in the right place. And it's working. Will it output to the right place for some Tianton on the far side? It does. Sweet. I didn't normally get it right the first time. Actually, you don't need to come down at all. You then need to pick up far and drop near. Good. Okay. I can see it doesn't look very strange. To take from there, drop there. Better. Okay, now The only problem with the new way is everything's now offset by one the wrong way, and it doesn't fit next to the train lines. Okay. Let's think. I think it's fine that it comes down here. And then you shrink in as well, like that. This is actually all wrong. Let's redo that and let's just mirror the one on the other side. Let's get this one sorted out first. Because you want to do here to take and feed in. No, take from there, feed in there. Take from there, feed in there. That then that way. Take from there and go there. You drop there. Delete everything here and we'll just drop it again. 3. I don't know why we're short of bioprocessors. It's fine. They'll come back eventually. Tianton. Bit more soil. Just go grab all the soil that we can find. It's not huge amounts, but should be enough to prove out what it is we want to prove out, which is that our approach works. Then we can copy and paste the build to a few different places. You still seem to be not picking up. Yep, you're still wrong. Pick far. Take far, drop near. Yep, they've all picked up the wrong thing. Silly inserters. Good. Better. Comes down here, got some wooden pellets. Won't have it any further than that. So what are you looking for? Steel filtering furnaces. Okay, it's clearly the wrong thing. Just wanted to use normal steel furnaces. Where are the steel furnaces in my setup? Right at the top. Here we go, steel furnaces, get 50. Should be able to get 50 on the way. Okay. We should be producing those somewhere or the other. Let's find out. Because maybe we aren't. It's not something I necessarily use a tremendous amount of. Okay. Let's get some stone bricks from somewhere. We'll just make them by hand. At least for the moment. So we can check that this build works. And then we can stamp it down a bunch more times. More stone bricks. 18. Perfect. Power out these days. 733 megawatts. So if you're still around Lancaster, we actually power our entire base with beans. So if we look in here, somewhere or the other we make some beans. Here we go. We produce beans. And then we burn the beans and the base gets power. So it's sort of environmentally friendly. Ish. So how many of these did I want? This is outputting 45. This is outputting a blue belt. So I don't actually need the splitter here. I just need you to do that. Then I need to grab you, flip you this way. Check that you line up. Then mirror your inserters with that. That looks cool. So let's try and take this. Ah, that is a problem because it is now too wide. Can I make it less wide? Probably is the answer. If I put this here, here, like that. It can then go there and there. Is that good enough? maybe is the answer. Let's find out. So I take this. And then flip it. Not that way. Hard to know. Take this. Put that there. So that lines up. No is the answer. It doesn't fit. Undo most of this. We'll just leave a bit more space. It'll be fine. How do I put this back to how it was before when it worked? Do I know what the undo queue length in Factorio is? Long enough by the looks of it. To get us all the way back. Okay, not quite. So let's take this. Put that there. I'm just going to grab some water and I'll be right back. Okay, so I think what I need to do is take this, sit it there. Take this, duplicate it here, because that's the area that I need it. Lower the output level by 1. So that it comes in here. Like that. Delete this stuff. And this. And this. Fill this in. We blueprint this. To here. Do the tiles, create the blueprint, and then put it down at the right point. Like it's here. That should do it for us. Then we can put the station in. Then we can duplicate the whole thing again. There's some nice big charcoal. If explosives to the rescue. I think we've probably run out of soil again. Probably okay. I've actually forgotten how I did the soil. think I just had this one higher. Yep. There we go. Then I want you along here. Like that. Then something like that. Chest to chest. Setter. Track. There we go. This one isn't going to work because it's not quite aligned. So let's do it tighter. Let's do it there. That. Fine. Okie dokie. Then where do we put this station? Grab a simpler one. Something like this. We can check it fits. Take out all the other rubbish that's in here. One more square. I think we're about ready to call this train network functional. I never thought I'd say. Given my prior experiences with all things trains. Let's check to make sure that the other side works before we just copy and paste the whole thing. Okay, I need to bring some compost in. That's okay. Plenty of that. We'll get the trains going very, very soon. Tell us the personal logistics. I don't need that. Okay, this should take care of making sure there's plenty of soil that we can distribute. So let's do that. Let's put it in the near one. This is the one that I want to see tested. Let's grab some Tianton seed. Start it off. Same here. Not enough Tianton seed. Fine. Grab the Tianton itself. Fine. Good. That at least gets it started. I think the problem here is it's just out of range of the roboport, which is okay because there is actually expected to be one here and one here, which we can deal with. If I wanted to put the train track in, I probably want to put it in level with this one, so let's... It's not possible. Okay, do I care? I think the answer is I do, because otherwise I can't load the train properly. So I think what I need to do is you to here. Grab my stuff. That's what I should do first. Like that. Now, where does the train fit? To be grid aligned. That's actually okay. Because then I can do a double set of inserters to fill it up faster. I'm going to want to fill up the charcoal very fast. I should probably do the same that side as well, actually. Get it into the chests faster. So what does that put me at? There. Like that. Then take all of you, move you basically there. That. Like that. So why won't you do anything? You don't have any soil. That's fine. Actually, because I didn't give you any soil. Because I didn't have any soil. Good. Plenty of soil now. Good. Fill this in. Where's my landfill? Okay. Grab some landfill. Isn't any there? Oops. Autosave's taking a while. Okay, good. That's plenty of landfill. Sitting in the trash. That's fine. It means the robots will put it back somewhere sensible so we can grab it next time. This. And call this a fairly successful stream. Take the train stuff out quickly. Put you here. slightly off with my landfill. I have ended up with quite a lot of space in the middle here between the farms, but that's probably okay. They will build that fairly quickly. Check what that does for a station. And pray that I haven't screwed it up completely. So if I put you here, I'm going to grab this. Actually, I don't think I have to flip it. I think I can just rotate it twice. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, put that in. Ha, I can't grill align it. Okay. It's too funny. Okay, fine. Let's take you out. Love you, Factorio. Very nice. Yes, now the only problem is it completely overfills my bricks. Which is annoying. So we'll just do a slightly different station here. Nothing else is going to be coming down here. So it's actually fine. We'll fix it later. Because that's what we end up doing. That is fine. Should be able to get a train track down here with where can I fit the train? Here. So move this whole thing one further down. That's fine. Okay, that's Tianton to go with the soil and the compost that we have already built. We're racking up some soil. And that will produce out, well, technically that's charcoal rather than Tianton. So that will then mean that tomorrow we'll build limestone. Or maybe Saturday. Probably build limestone and red brick over here. Then we can build iron. And we'll be able to build the acid filters that we need for sulfuric acid to build copper. Cool. Okay. Well, slightly longer stream than I was expecting. But thanks for tuning in, everyone. Tianton charcoal. Lancaster, I hope you're enjoying your dinner if you're still listening in. And hopefully I'll see you before you start college on January 8th, was it? I think you said? Yeah, I think January 8th. Okay, take care everyone. Bye-bye.